So I have that work experience with me, but I did not have that US clinical experience. Then I am on the visitor visa, so I started to gain the US clinical experience, and I went fourth time in US back to back, and I gathered total 18 months of US clinical experience.
Hello everyone, we're back again, and today we have our student Dr. Hardik Patel, who had home country residency in orthopedics, visa seeking applicant, and matched in internal medicine. So Hardik, welcome. We are very glad to have you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pawan.
So Hardik, why don't you give some kind of an introduction? Tell our audience, about yourself, what you've done in India before we move on to the USMLE challenge.
My name is Hardik Patel, and I come from western part of India, from state called Gujarat. And I have completed my residency in orthopedics in 2016. And after that, I did my private practice for 5 years. And in 2021, I have decided to do USMLE, and I gave all the steps. And the last year, I went unmatched. And after that, and this season, I took help from USMLE Sarthi, and it helped me a lot in each and every steps. And luckily, I got matched at Marshfield Clinic in my first choice.
So Hardik, an old graduate and with a residency in orthopedics, how did you make the transition to internal medicine? What all did you do?
Very nice question that you have asked. So what happened? I went unmatched last year. Then I sat down and I was finding what went wrong in my application and what went wrong during this season. So I was finding out the USMLE Sarthi website, and I saw your seminar. And you have clearly mentioned one very good point, Dr. Pawan, that you should tell them about your residency, and your work experience is your strongest point, and you can highlight that. Because in medicine fundamental, it's very similar in each and every specialty. And you have mentioned another very good point is that you can tell them, like, you can carry forward all your transferable skills that you have learned during your residency. And I clearly remember that I have noted down that point in my book. And I told each and every interviewer and program director these answer, and they like a lot. And you can see on interviewer's face, they like this point, and it helped me a lot in my interviews.
And what were some of the other challenges you faced as an older YOG visa seeking to match? So talk about other challenges.
So being all graduate, I know it's very difficult to match into the residency, and I have my experience in orthopedics. So the last year, the program director did not convince with my answer, and they thought that that internal medicine is my backup specialty. It's not my main specialty. So what happened? I saw your videos on, USMLE Sarthi videos, like how can I build up my CV and PS, and what should I do to improve my profile. So I found out that US clinical experience is the main thing, and I can highlight my work experience because I have my graduation. It's in 2014. So I have that work experience with me, but I did not have that US clinical experience. Then I am on the visitor visa, so I started to gain the US clinical experience, and I went fourth time in US back to back, and I gathered total 18 months of US clinical experience. And one thing I would say, please do US rotation as much as you can, so that you can highlight your work in your CV, and also do the program director's rotation. I had total 4 program directors letter of recommendation, and I think that helped me a lot in my application. The second thing I would say, if you are old graduate, then you can show your work as well as your research. So I have enrolled myself in various research projects, and I have total 15 publications with me. And out of that, what happened in last year, one of my paper got presidential award in American College of Gastroenterology in
Wow,
October
wow.
2023. And in the November, I have also presented one poster in American Heart Association during that match season. So I can tell them like I did that research, and recently my two paper got this type of awards and all these things. So I think that gave the positive impact in my interview and my application.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. This is great. So, as someone similar to your profile, let's say older YOG, visa seeking, maybe has a residency. So you mentioned important point about doing as much of relevant US clinical experience, probably program director rotations, and also about research. Anything else you think people of your profile should be doing?
The second thing I would say, it's always take help from the professional agencies. So what happened? I went unmatched, and I called many of my seniors and juniors who were in the US, and I got many good references of USMLE Sarthi. And what happened in your website? You have mentioned that free profile review. So I have uploaded my application, CV, and all these things on that profile review. And you have clearly mentioned that please work on your CV, personal statement, US clinical experience, and research, and you will definitely, your chances are very high for the match. So I took that help from the Sarthi, and I think I am little bit late to take this help, because if you unmatch and you have to apply next year, so this period is very long. So I would say please always take professional help. I was little bit late, but I can suggest like the new students, please take help. Please take your profile, I mean professional help from the agencies, and they can guide you on each and every steps, because USMLE journey is very long, and you have so many doubts. And after enrolling in the USMLE Sarthi, I enroll one of the group, and you have that I mean mentor, very good mentor, and that can help you in each and every step. And during the interview preparation, I would say I have seen all the interview preparation video, like basic and advanced and all these things. And one of the the good point Dr. Ton mentioned, that what the good thing about the US healthcare system. And they she has mentioned very good point about the feedback point. Like so I have mentioned that feedback point in my Marshfield's interview, and program director got so much impressed by that point. And that's the one point I would say program director got impressed by this point.
Well, thank you very much, Hardik. Much appreciate your time and tips for the match applicants. Congratulations again on your journey
Thank you
and the
so much,
next phase of
Pawan.
your residency.
Thank you so much, Pawan, for giving me this opportunity and helped me a lot during this match season.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that video provided valuable insights for your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And check out our website for details on how we can guide you to a successful match.